Welcome, Ehnes here. This is Kai-Zen Consciousness, where you can learn to master your life from the inside out. Welcome to another episode of Kai-Zen Consciousness. This is the third video in this little series, and what we want to talk about today, this is Dr. Jason Barker, and he owns a clinic that he calls
Stage Coach Family Chiropractic.
And so far we have talked in part one about a positive mindset so that you can leverage yourself to make change. Video 2 has been about nutrition, diet, and what really good foods are for you and how that helps with your wellness. And now we're going to look at a little bit of exercise, simple exercises that you can do. So take it away.
So there's two types of exercises we really want to go into today. The first one is exercises towards your spinal health, which is super important to get started with too. So spinal health, I call it spinal hygiene exercises, and also short surges or short bursts of exercises called high intensity short duration exercise, or really in the concept called HIIT training. Okay. You know, high intensity interval training. So we're going through some exercises with those as well. And I mean, really these are exercises I want to show you that anybody can do these things, no matter where you're at. If you're, if you're right now you can't really, you have a knee issue or you have something going on, you can still do these exercises. We'll show you modifications of it as well.
Okay, well, look forward to doing it.
So these first exercises we're going to do is a part of spinal hygiene. So there's 3 of them we're going to be doing.
All right.
Okay, so the first one is called the eagle. So basically you're going to spread your arms, your wings out like an eagle. So you have a good stance, you're facing forward like this, your arms are nice and out like this, your palms are out too as well. And you're just going to take a deep breath in and then raise your arms all the way up as high as you can and reach for the sky. And then just let the air out and let your arms go back down. Then repeat again, so coming out, arms up into the ceiling, breath in, and then also let the breath out and let the arms come down. And you can repeat this as many as you want to, but I usually do it 2 or 3 times just to get things nice and warmed up. And this is really going to help increase breath awareness and also oxygen more to your brain, and also it helps to stretch out your posterior chain, your back muscles pretty well too. Good. So the first one's called the eagle. It's very simple base. You do that first. And then we're going to go into the second one called the hummingbird. Okay. Okay. So what you're going to do now is you're going to put your arms into the don't shoot position. Okay. So all right. Or the touchdown position, right? And picture that there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades right now. And what you want to do is you want to squeeze that pencil as hard as you can. So basically your arms up like this, and you're going to roll your shoulders in a backward motion, and trying to squeeze that pencil or pen in between your shoulder blades. And this really works the rhomboids, those muscles in the mid-back that get very weak, especially if you're sitting in front of a desk all day, if you're like hunched over all the time in front of the technology and things like that. Doing this type of exercise right here a couple of times a day really helps to strengthen those muscles to increase your posture and gets that better too. You can also do a side bend with it as well, and you can go a little bit faster with it. You can go back to the right as well like this. You can also rotate. You can also turn to your left, keeping that motion going too. And then come back to center and also go back to the right. I don't know about you right now, but my shoulders and my mid-back are getting sore and being worked already. Do you feel that? Yeah. So it's very good, and you can just relax. Wow, I feel a lot more warmed up right now too. So second one is called the hummingbird. That's one of my favorite ones right there. I do it at least 2 or 3 times a day, just to get rid of all that slumped over posture that's like this right here. So it helps bring that posture back to normal here. Absolutely. I like it. Then the third one is called the butterfly. Okay. So now you're going to interlock your fingers together, bring it right behind your head, and your elbows are outward as well. And the idea with this one is you want to bring your elbows back as far as you can and look up to the sky and try to hold that stretch as long as you can. And you really feel those muscles stretching back there too. You feel it out. And then just relax for a little bit. Just kind of keep your hands behind your head. And then just go at it again. So you're going to bring your elbows back as far as you can. See if you can go back a little bit further than when you did the first time. And just really hold that, making sure you're breathing nice and easy. And then relax. And we're going to do it one more time. So bring your arms back again. Hold that position for a little bit. I can really feel that stretch too. Yeah, it's nice. And then relax. And then relax those arms all the way down. Wow. So those are the 3 spinal exercises that's good for spinal hygiene. So we have, and that one's called the butterfly. So the first one was called the eagle. The second one is the hummingbird. And the third one is called the butterfly.
Very nice.
Okay, the second type of exercise we're going to talk about now is the high intensity interval training exercises. And in reality is this, you can pick any exercise that you want to do. Like this could be a treadmill, this can be swimming, this can be running, walking outside, this can be calisthenics, body weight exercise, or even like with weights or machines. You can utilize this principle for any of those things. So what we're going to do today is just show you a couple of just very basic exercises of modifications as well of using this high intensity interval training aspect. So basically we're going to do the burpee.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
I guess that's everybody's favorite is the burpee, right? So the burpee, the squat, and also the jumping jack.
Yeah, all right. All right, so Doctor, how do you do a burpee?
It's one of the most dynamic exercises you can do out there, and there's probably 10 to 15, maybe 20 different styles of it as well. But basically, it works your entire body, and you're basically taking yourself from standing position, basically going all the way to the ground and standing back up and doing a jump with a clap. That's a full-on burpee right there, but there's also modifications if you have problems with your body too. Where you actually do it with, you can do it with a chair, or you can actually do it with against the wall as well. So basically your arms are down by your side like this, and you're gonna squat down all the way down as far as you can and jump to the ground, and basically have your chest hit the ground with your hands. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually get back up on your feet and come up in this position again and jump up as high as you can and do a clap. So that's more of the advanced full-on burpee right there. But then more of a modification is, instead of going all the way to the ground, you take a chair, put it right here in front of you, and you're basically going to come down, have your hands on the chair. You can either step out with each foot back and forth, and then come back to center and come up and do a clap, or you can come down and grab the chair and jump out, and then jump back and then jump back up like this. So there's 2 ways you can do it right there against the chair.
Okay.
If those are very tough for you to do as well, just start against the wall. So basically, here's the wall right here. Your hands are touching the wall here. You can either step back, step forward, and then clap like this. That could be a first thing you can do. Or you can jump back and jump forward and then jump up and clap. So those are all your modifications to the burpee.
Well, I like the modifications because different people have different ways of doing this. So again, remember, if you need to start really slow, start slow. I mean, you may go from that last modification forward to the advanced one. Modified burpee.
So our next exercise we're going to do is the almighty jumping jack.
Yeah, nice.
And the jumping jack is a very fun exercise. I used to do this as a young kid, and we always had fun doing these type of things as well. So we're going to show you some modifications to this one as well. But basically the jumping jack is a full body exercise altogether. And I mean, it's very simple. You can start off. So a full-on jumping jack, so if I'm facing you right now, your arms are by your side here, and basically you're going to jump out, your legs come out here, and your arms come up, and then come back to center. So you're going to go like that as fast as you can, back and forth. That's a full-on jumping jack. Mm-hmm. Now if you want to modify that, if it's very difficult for you to actually jump, or if it's very difficult for you to go that fast, then what you can do is this. Instead of doing the actual jumping jack where you jump, you can actually step out one leg to the side and then come back to center, and then step out to the other side and then back to center. Or you can actually step like this back and forth. I mean, basically have your arms go back and forth as fast as you can this way. So here's more of a modification right here. Anybody can do this here. You're not actually using you're not using your knees or even so much your ankles. You're basically just stepping back and forth and using those arms, and you're getting actually my heart rate's up already just by doing that for the last 10 seconds.
Cool.
So that's the jumping jack. More advanced. Okay, now the third exercise is going to be a squat. So a full-on squat. So this is one of the most common low back, and also leg builder for your body. So it's one of my favorites, all-time favorites to do as well. So to get started, I'm actually going to face to my side to you, and to get started, your feet are shoulder width apart, making sure your feet are all the way on the ground. And what you're going to do is when you squat down, you want to make sure you're not leaning forward or you're trying to lean back too much. And one of the common things I find that it really helps a lot of people is put all of your weight on your heel, on the back of your heel, so that way you don't shift forward this way to hurt your lower back. So basically when you squat down, you want to squat down as far as you can. So more advanced is squatting down below 90 degrees and then coming back up. And when you come back up, you want to make sure you come straight back up this way instead of trying to come forward this way, okay? So coming all the way down and back up, that is actually more of the advanced version. So more of a modified version is this. You can actually do the same thing but come down about halfway and then come back up. Try doing these type squats here for 20 seconds as fast as you can. It really works for you. So you can do the modified version of that as well. If it's hard for you to squat down in free space, you can also grab a chair and then squat down and have your butt hit the chair. That way you know exactly how far you go and then come right back up. Or you can actually have a chair behind you and also some type of leverage where you can actually hold on to it for balance. If you're having balance issues, coming straight down and then back up. Okay, so those are the modifications and also how to do a proper squat. There's still another modified one too, just one halfway down. Now advanced.
All right, so what we've shown you are different exercises that help you with spinal health and overall physical health and conditioning. So positive mindset, you go eat the right foods that are superfoods and that are really good for you and nutrient dense, and now you do some of these simple exercises, you start to incorporate this into a daily routine and regimen, and you will feel better, and again, hopefully increase that quality and hopefully also that quantity of life. So Dr. Barker, thank you very much. Is there anything else you want to add into this?
I'll just go make it happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so thanks for watching another episode of Kai-Zen Consciousness, where the possibilities are endless.